things unsaid. What's going on? We never know when we'll get a chance to say them again.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Mark Dark, and I'm back with another video. If you're new, if you love All American, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like the video, and leave your theories, comments, everything down below. Now tonight we're going to be talking about All American Season 3, Episode 10. Now this is just my quick thoughts, early impressions for tonight's episode. I want you guys to leave your theories. You let me know exactly what were your quick thoughts and what you thought about the episode. Now overall, I'm going to tell you right now, this episode was more mellowed out, but it was very emotional for certain characters. And of course, it was a tough episode for Jordan, which we knew was going to happen based off the previews. Now, I know I wasn't tripping, man, but your girl Simone, she kind of changed into Khadijah a little bit. She switched to Khadijah a little bit in this episode. She let Laura know exactly what the truth was, and the way that she did it was cold. I was like, okay, I see what she doing. She done turned to Khadijah from Snowfall. She ain't playing around, but she did let Laura know the truth about her and Jordan being married. Of course, they were surprised about all that, which, you know, of course they would be. I mean, they was like, really? Y'all got married? And, you know, besides that, the episode just was not good for Jordan. So let's talk about a few of these storylines. What was my quick thoughts, early impressions on some of these storylines? I'm gonna tell you right now, Mo. Let's talk about her real quick. Now, I made numerous videos about her not being trusted. She's tried to play it off like she was cool. Now, I've been reading through some of the comments, through the last couple months, because, you know, they took a break. But it was some people that was believing that Mo was actually there for good, that she wasn't trying to be on nothing negative or whatever. But, you know what I'm saying, this girl came in and talked about what she was planning on doing. Pretty much she was saying, I'm going to seek revenge. They're going to pay for what they did to my brother, which we know who she's talking to or who she's talking about. That is Coop. So, of course, Coop's awareness was very high when it came to Mo. She cannot be trusted at all. You already know she's plotting and planning. And then in this episode, Coop finally let her guard down. She finally let her guard down and said, you know what? Mo is for the people. She is for the community. I just never gave her a chance. Within the same episode, Coop did say she's up to something. I don't trust her. So we're going to see if Coop is going to find out. Eventually, I think she will. We know Mo has said in this episode, yes, finally Coop has let her guard down. And you already know what's time. What's about to happen. She's going to be plotting and planning, and she's going to try to catch Coop slipping. And she's going to probably try to set Coop up. I guess we got to wait and see how that all plays out. But I knew she was dirty. Now let's get to Spencer James. In this episode, y'all, you already know he was dogging. And you knew this was going to happen, especially after Coach Baker kept telling him about his father, homecoming game, how he had 7 touchdowns. That's the school's record and stuff like that. So you already knew it was a lot of pressure on Spencer to come out there and dominate just on that purpose alone. And then for the simple fact that the team cannot lose anymore. They have to continue to win and able for them to be able to, of course, play in the playoffs. So that's exactly what they did. They dominated. Spencer James beat he tied his father's record. He had the opportunity to beat Corey's record, but he said, you know what? I'm going to share this record with my pops. I'm not going to do that. And of course, it's Spencer. That's exactly what he's going to do. I mean, I don't blame him for doing that. Coach Baker did have a lot of different people from colleges out there checking out Spencer in the game. So of course Spencer is back at that high level, probably being looked at, and that's a good thing because he was showing out in this episode. Now when it comes to JJ and Asher, here we go. Asher really believes that, well, not Asher, JJ believes that Vanessa is the one for him. He likes her so much. But I would have thought after that little summer secret campfire visit that they had, when he found out about Vanessa and Asher, that he would have probably just let Vanessa go. I mean, what do you think they was doing over the summer? Just talking? You didn't think it was really serious? I guess not. But even besides that, he did not care. He said, you know what? I don't care if she was with the homie. I'm still go trying to get in that. And that's exactly what JJ did in this episode. He tried, but we already know Vanessa doesn't really like him. She likes, his friendship. That's about it. But she thinks the dude is goofy. She does not take him serious at all. She really likes Asher. And in this episode, she tell him, look, we got to stop playing around. Well, you have to start playing around because I'm tired of waiting. We're both single. There's nothing to hide. Who really cares? Let's just hook up. But Asher does not want to do that because he cares about everybody else's feelings. Deep down inside, he knows that Vanessa should be his chick. Well, he's going to have to wait. But eventually, I think Asher will step to the plate and, make that move on her. Now, let's talk about Olivia real quick. Now, Olivia, I guess she doesn't want to hold herself accountable for her actions. I don't know how long this is going to go on, but I will say this. Olivia did hold herself to a new standard by getting a good sponsor this time. Not someone that's going to be your friend, that's going to tell you what you want to hear and stuff like that. No, you need somebody like the person that you had in this episode. This lady is going to help Olivia out. She's going to make Olivia hold herself accountable. Stop making all these different excuses, blaming other people and stuff like that. You can't keep doing that, especially if you want to, fix your problem and stay strong. I'm glad that Olivia did get someone that's going to be there and hold herself accountable. But besides those storylines, the only other storyline that we could talk about, I guess I will, go a little bit more details on the recap, was Layla and her father, Eddie Kane Jr. looking boy. Of course, she found out about him and, what's her name? Little Jewel, whatever, hooking up and stuff like that. She doesn't like all that. Her father is talking about, well, their marriage isn't, the best and stuff like that. That dude's messy. I'm telling you that right now. Her father is a straight up clown. That dude, he gonna do whatever he want with any artist that he wants at any given time. It is what it is with that, but at the end of the day, we're going to talk more about that storyline because he has some issues. Of course, she wants to know more about this and she doesn't like it at all and what he's doing. And before I end the video, of course, Jordan, in my final predictions video, I said Jordan probably won't be able to play football ever based on his injuries. Well, they said his recovery and, the injury was not very severe as far as any blood damage and stuff like that, but that he will not be able to play football for a long time or whatever. And, it's his senior year. That the doctor said he's not going to be able to play in his senior year or whatever, which if that is the case, that means Jordan won't be able to, get those college scouts and play football. From day one, I'm not going to lie to you guys, I always thought Jordan would just play high school football, and that's about it. Because I don't see that passion and desire in the football game for him like other players and characters in the show. But that's just me. We shall see what happens. But is it really worth risking your health, your future, because you want to play in your senior year? I mean, I understand this is something that you love to do. So is it something that you love to do, or do you want to be alive? You see what I'm saying? Because you're not going to be able to be alive if you keep playing, mess around, and get cracked again. And Simone's baby daddy, what's his name? Dan or whatever his name is. That dude's a straight up clown. He's a straight up clown. And why didn't nobody run to that man when he hit Jordan like that? I don't know about y'all, but we would have ran. Look, my teammates, we would have ran to that field and we would have had some issues. Trust me. He laid Jordan out. Intentional. I mean, I was like, okay, I see what time it is. There's no way we sitting there allowing it. And he was taunting after the fact. Like, really? Ain't no way that would have happened in Crenshaw. Y'all know that wouldn't have happened. Spencer and all them, man, they would have rushed that field. It would have been a brawl out there. Plain and simple. You don't do that to nobody. And he knew what he was doing because he's jealous. He's mad at Jordan that Jordan was around with Simone. You know what I'm saying? Clapping her cheeks, raising his son. He don't like that. You know what I'm saying? He's a deadbeat. At the end of the day, he needs to be checked. And I can't wait, man, to Spencer, his team, to Crenshaw. When they play them, I can't wait to see that game. Because you already know they was running their mouth in this episode. We gonna see. because Crenshaw, they gonna make sure y'all pay for what y'all did to Jordan. But that's just my opinion. But you guys let me know, man, what do you think about the episode? Quick thoughts, early impressions. I will be dropping that recap for you guys very, very soon. So stay tuned. And we also going to get ready for episode 11. But thank you guys for all the support, all the love, and I will catch y'all on the next one. But let me get on out of here, man. It's your boy Mark Dark. I'm out. Peace.